What's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Boogie Bob. I ain't got time to dilly-dally today. I'm getting in, I'm getting out. I'm getting in and getting out. I've got a couple food festivals that I'm going to go to after this. And then I'm chill on Netflix and chill with a couple bad shorties, because that's what I do. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. Now, guys, you know I start the news 3 o'clock sharp. Every day, you know I start 3 o'clock sharp. I go there today, and the guy's, it's one worker. He's got like 6 people in line, but he's having conversations with all of them. So it's nice weather we're having, right? And at first, I'm like, 240, 250, 260, 3 o'clock, 301, 312. I'm like, yo, player, socialize on your own time, homeboy. Are you crazy? Not doing birthdays, astroscopes, none of that today, because I ain't got time. I'll get in and get out. That's all I'm doing. The girl at the next table is looking at me like, what's he doing? Let's do the news. I'm here with news and views you can use if you choose. If you choose not to use the use and views, excuse. Let's do the news. I'm here to do the news and views you can use if you choose. If you choose not to use the news and views you choose, then choose. I can't. It's too early. It's just too early. You're like, Bob, it's 3:09. I said, I got up an hour ago. I laid around in bed. I took a poop. And then I just came out. I'm coming out. I'm coming. I want the world to know. Sugar on the menu. Ladies out there, this you want to find yourself a sugar daddy. If you're looking for an old, kind of decrepit guy who ain't got money anymore, you can find me at Taco Bell. But if you're looking for like a sugar daddy, here's where you go. Ladies, get a notepad. The Big Apple influencers know where men with money wine and dine, and now they're dishing on the best spots to get yourself a sugar daddy. I'm what you call a sour daddy. Audrey Jurgens says, I don't care. I'm not doing this. If you have her name or number, I don't care. Got time. Door knock off Indiana. Door knock off Indiana. I can't follow. Nyan, help me out. What the hell does that mean? It means that insidious. The Red Door came knocking at the box office on its opening night. The supernatural horror film racked in $15 million. Insidious it's a series. There's about 3 or 4 of them. I don't like them. I don't like it. This is sad. Look at this. Trank, that's the new drug that's hit the streets. It just makes you unconscious, and all of them have these big ass open sores. You don't want to go up and hug these guys. Zombies are welcome in the Big Apple and every other major city on the planet. Saying just say no doesn't really work. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I don't know, this guy's a moron. The Democrats, the Kennedys were lifelong Democrats. It's okay to change parties. This guy, on Saturday, slammed President Biden for his plan to send indiscriminate lethal cluster bombs to Ukraine. Meanwhile, he's on Fox News and starts crying. Okay, this is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. God bless him, but this is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's on Fox News. He's crying. I just heard that Donald Trump likes me. It makes me feel good. Really inside. I'm like, yo, Playboy. people, man. Donald Trump likes me. If Donald Trump likes you, it means you're a creep. Sorry. I apologize. Nothing lasts forever. Remember the forever stamp? For you younger people out there, there's a thing called the post office. And if you want to mail a letter, this is something that you write and you put an envelope and you mail it. They had forever stamps. Forever stamps, especially the cost of a stamp, the price of a forever stamp. Anybody know how much a forever stamp costs? Where's all my writers out there? Where's all my letter writers out there? RJ, what's a stamp cost? Valerie knows. It was a quarter, then it was 45 cents, I think. It is now. Oh, okay, it's 63 cents right now. Nyan is way off. Nyan is talking about, Nyan is 145 years old. They were 5 cents back in 1902. He used to get his mail from the guy on a horse. Yeah, the letter has gone up from 63 cents to 66 cents. And it's in the newspaper. People dying in Ukraine, and they got a story on the stamp going up. You want to go swimming in New York? Nice. I wouldn't do it. I won't even take a bath in New York. The sharks are going to get you. They're everywhere. Look at these sharks. Record Long Island bite marks for sharks. It's shaping up to be a Jaws. This person should be fired. It's shaping up to be a Jaws summer. You see what they did there? Instead of awesome, it's a Jaws summer. First of all, the writer should be fired, and the publicist, his boss, should be also fired. A Long Island shark bites are happening at a fast and furious pace this year, one that is soon likely to shatter the 2022 record. So far, 5 swimmers have been bitten. The thing's only been open like 2 weeks. The season's been open 2 weeks. Experts urge bathers to cool their skis. I don't know what that means. You have to realize that you have a beautiful holiday 4th of July weekend. You have hundreds of thousands of people standing in the water on the beaches of New York, and 2 people get scratched on their leg. Hundreds of thousands, 2 people got little nips on their leg. People always say, Bob, you're a really good guy. Why are you like that? I say, because I don't want to go to Rikers. This is what happens when you go to Rikers. You got all these dudes standing around with knives. They got knives, they got cell phones, they got TikTok. A hothead was sued in an assault. A hothead former City Department of Corrections captain sucker punched a man in an unprovoked attack, according to a lawsuit video provided. Teen Brittany dunks this Wembenyama guy. 7'5", 7'4", the brand new #1 draft pick in the NBA. You'll be hearing his name for a long time. If he can stand up to the, big men like that typically have feet problems, ankle problems, leg problems. Bill Walton couldn't barely walk after 2 seasons. Britney Spears fans came out full force with Victor Wembanyama. Struggled in his NBA Summer League debut. This ain't college anymore, Playboy. This ain't high school. You playing with the big boys. You coming down the lane and you're going to have Draymond Green put an elbow in your neck. Last week, Britney Spears approached him to get an autograph or take a picture, and his bodyguard slapped her across the face, knocking her down and knocking off her glasses. He was the first NBA pick. In the Summer League, he shot 2 for 13. I can tell you right now, I'm an old ass man. I can barely walk. I could shoot 2 for 13. I'm just seeing if anybody texts me anything about anything. All right. Shall we continue? Shall we proceed? Yes, indeed. Guys, this is going to be a short one because I'm taking you to a food festival. I'm out there looking for hot shorties. I ain't got time to sit in here and give you the news of the day. So we got a special VIP in the house today. We got a special VIP in the house. Look at this. We don't get VIPs in here very often. Harry Ford has dropped by. And now you see the Boogie Bob. He's the face of the company. He's the sizzle. But the steak, the guy who runs the show, is the Rev. So if it's a good show, it was Rev. If it's a shit show, it was Rev. Well, Rev's Pops is in here today. So Perry Ford, you got a great son. He's I can't say he's great. He's alright. You got an alright son who helped build this channel from nothing. He built it from a minuscule nothing channel to a semi-mediocre channel. We went from insignificant crap to mediocre crap. And that's all because of your son. Thank you for dropping by. We appreciate it. And don't judge the show on today, because today's going to be crap. It's usually much better. It's usually mediocrely better. This is crazy. I had a guy yesterday on one of these scooters. He's driving a damn scooter, a moped looking thing. Deadly shooting scoop. He's in Queens, driving around on a scooter. He shoots 4 people. One's dead. And all the guys were the same. It was elderly, old white guys. I would have been a victim. I could have been shot yesterday. The first guy was like 87, the next guy was like 86, and then he got a 65. And, a suspect on Saturday rides an illegal scooter. That's the least of his worries. They caught him, by the way. In Brooklyn, in Queens, where he allegedly killed an 87-year-old man and hurt 3 others, 1 victim below, by randomly firing a ghost gun. So this guy's on a stolen bike and he's got a ghost gun. What's a ghost gun? Let me tell you what a ghost gun is. A ghost gun is a gun that can't be traced because the part that shoots the bullets is the upper register. It's all made from a printer. They're making them out of printers now. They're not from the factory. So the guy's on a ghost gun, and he shattered glass windows. Why would they even mention that? 4 people shot, but he also shattered a window. So he was later taken into police custody. This guy's a piece of crap. We talked about CVS. If you don't know what CVS is, it's a Dwayne Reed, kind of like a 7-Eleven. They have them on just about every corner in New York City. It's a drugstore. It's a department drugstore. It's a place where you can go and steal stuff. A mother, a mob fight for CVS man and rob slave. The heartbroken mom of the man charged with fatally knifing. So she's the mother of the guy who did it. He was a security guard. Very rarely do I go to my CVS here on the corner. In fact, it was this CVS right here. But very rarely do I go to my Dwayne Reed and I just don't see a theft. Today I did not see one. But there's thefts almost every day. I mean, there's thefts every day. I see them almost every day, but there's thefts every day. The security guard was like, "You ain't stealing on my watch." They got into a scuffle and he stabbed the man to death. The heartbroken mom of a man charged with fatally knifing a serial shoplifter in Midtown CVS made an anguished bid to see her son in jail Saturday, but wasn't even sure where to find him. Listen, you get locked up in New York City, it's very hard to figure out where the person is. Hopefully she's found him by now. Someone will reach out because of the newspaper story. Beauty Queen's Ugly Reality. Miss Universe, Miss America, Miss Idaho, Miss Potato Peeler. There's a Miss something of everything. Every town has one. I was Miss Oklahoma's cousin. But this whole thing is too long to read. It's about scandals that go on. Scandals that go on. Of course there's going to be scandals. Where there's a prize, there's going to be scandal. Shout out to Robert De Niro. There's Bobby D right there. And there is his grandson. Unfortunately, his grandson took some pills. I joke around a lot on the show about various topics, but I tell you, please don't take any of these damn pills. They're not made by a chemist. They're made by some guy in his garage in Culiacan, Mexico. It's got fentanyl in there. You take a pill, you feel good for about 15 minutes, and then you don't live. Grieving Robert De Niro and his daughter Drenna were among the mothers at the mourners at her son Leandro's casket was brought. Very, very sad. Horrific and horrible. And Robert De Niro is just a man. He may be a very famous two-time Academy Award-winning man and a world-famous actor, but he's also a grandfather who's grieving for his son who not only died at 19, but left. I mean, that will be his legacy forever. He died of a drug overdose, and it's very sad. Listen to this, World War II. Now, World War II for us, well, for everyone, ended in 1945. Well, after 80 years, almost 80 years, a World War II sailor remains have once declared non-recoverable. Sometimes their remains are in a rice paddy or under a, or just buried out there somewhere. After almost 80 years, a World War II sailor's remains, once declared non-recoverable, were returned to his New Jersey home. That's pretty amazing. Anthony Di Pieta, a Nutley resident who served as a Navy aviation ordnance man, was brought home Friday. Di Pieta was 24 years old when he was shot down in Western Pacific in 1944. And if he has any family left, I pray that they feel some comfort in bringing him home. Hackers breached 3 major law firms. It says here, I don't care. Look at this guy. I'm a doctor. You come to me, I'm gonna cure you. I'm the no-nonsense doctor. I have fun on the weekends, but not Jim. Jim's no nonsense. Sir, you got appendicitis. And I'm sticking to it. Let's see what we got going here. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't even know what joke they're going to write, but there's Arnold Schwarzenegger holding a pig. What's the writer going to say? Schwarzenegger's really hamming it up. I'll be bacon. I'll be back, hun. There'll be something stupid. It says, oh, I didn't even see this one coming. I'll be baby back. Didn't even see that one coming. That's horrible. Mine was actually better. I'll be back in bacon. I'll be baby back. Not for his prize porker belonging to Arnold Schwarzenegger. The former governor nicknamed him Schnelly, a German word for fast, saying the spotted pig has surprising speed. All these little puns. I'm feeling raindrops. Okay, this is a little disturbing. Come on, bro. They got my $30 watch I bought that I absolutely love. If you act now, you can get this watch for $99. That's the watch, bruh. I got a different color. I actually love the blue and gold. I got it for $30, maybe $39. I got it for $40. But if you act today, you can get it for the low cost of $99. I've been warning you about these things all the way. By the way, this is a mini Focus, and this is called a Daniel Steiber. They do is they have warehouses full of these, and they just change the box. The name will not be Timex or Rolex. It'll be a Daniel Steiber. I'm wearing the exact same watch, except I got mine for $30 and this one's $100. In the vast sea of options, finding the perfect men's watch could be a daunting quest. By the way, it's a gorgeous watch. It's a very, very nice watch. But look at it. It's regularly $600, folks, but not today. Not today. They're scratching that out and they're getting it 83% off. 89, I can't read that. 99. I'll tell you what, we're all friends here. 99 is too much. You call me, I'm selling you this for $85, right?
Why you ain't fucking sell me?
I got 3 of them. Vandals defaced and spray painted a statue of Mary, the Virgin Mary. What did she ever do to you, bro? What did she do to you? A vandal spray painted black paint all over the Brooklyn Church's statue of the Virgin Mary and wrote the word fake on it. Jordan Bullock was arrested, 37 years old. What you in for? Murder. What about you? Armed robbery. Grand Theft Auto. How about you, man? You just came in last night. What you in for? I spray painted a statue of the Virgin Mary black with paint and called it fake. He's getting stabbed at Rikers, I promise you. By a Christian. You can't do that. I'm a Christian. I'm going to stab you. He was arrested. Jonathan Bullock, 37, was arrested for spray painting the statue at the Resurrection Church in Garrettson Beach. What a douche. Why the Long Island Railroad banned a pervert. It is not me. I promise you. They're not talking about me. I can go there anytime I want, as long as it's not during the week or after 5 p.m. And the first passenger ever banned on the Long Island Railroad earned his notorious. You know how bad you have to be banned from the Long Island Railroad? Earned his notorious status by sexually assaulting a pregnant conductor. He shouldn't be banned. He should be thrown rocks at in the street, this guy. In a wine-soaked incident, the 26-year-old conductor, she was pregnant, whose name is being held by the Post, was working a westbound train on August 20th when she saw Michael Harewood board at the Deer Point station. The conductor tried to collect his fare. Harewood, 48, declared he needed to cool off and began pouring the wine all over himself. As soon as that happened, she should have been the hell out of there. Zelensky has vowed we will win. Give it up, man. Give it up to these Ukrainians, man. They don't win this war. When they were invaded, every expert, even American general said it's going to be about 8 hours. Putin, biggest army in the world, bigger than China, will have Ukraine demolished and speaking Russian, if they don't already, within 8 hours. It's been almost 2 years. This little teeny tiny country is holding their own against the biggest powerhouse next to the USA on the planet. Ukrainian President Vladimir, it's not Vladimir, it's spelled different. It's Volodymyr. It sounds like a guy from Lord of the Rings. Volodymyr Zelensky commemorated the 500th day of war. 500 days. Now guys, this is not a war where they're in Russia fighting back against Russia. They're in their own home country, defending. I can't imagine if they were able to get to the Red Square or Kremlin or whatever. What's the place with all them pointy ass? The Kremlin. That they would be able to Moscow. I think it would be a horrible situation. I really pray this thing. It's 500 days of death, destruction, and horror. I brought you this story. This was a Boogie Bob exclusive. I covered it for months. It's the creepy Murdaugh. The Murdaugh murder. There's the dad. I'm going to do it in a nutshell if you don't know. The dad is third or fourth generation from South Carolina. He's a lawyer. Nothing goes on. It's one of those towns where everything goes through the Murdaughs. You get in a fight at high school and you fight one of the Murdaugh boys, you get suspended. Your dad's probably going to lose his job at the post office because you fought with one of the Murdaugh boys. Okay, so the dad has two sons, Creep and Creep Jr. He's got a wife, Creep Sr. They're all despicable, horrible people. All the things you're reading about what they did to the town. Well, the dad got hooked on like oxycodone. Started going downhill. First of all, what he would do is he'd get a lawsuit for someone. One guy got a lawsuit for like $8 million. He keeps all the money. He wins the lawsuit for you and then gives you 20 grand a year or something. Hey, good luck, Jimmy. We got you another check for $12,000. Meanwhile, he's got $8 million. He's spending it all on whatever. Okay, so the youngest son, the biggest creep on the planet. Here's their brother Buster. His real name's Buster. The youngest son, I forget his damn name. The youngest son decides to take a boat out. He can do whatever he wants. So he's drunk. 19 years old, completely drunk off his ass. He's in a boat with 5 of his friends, or 6 of them total. He's driving, they're yelling, stop, slow down, it's nighttime. Driving erratic, punching people, he's drunk off his mind. He hits a bridge, and one of the girls, a lifelong friend, but his friend in the boat's girlfriend, falls out and dies, drowns. She's gone for 8 days. Well, the cops pull up to the scene. They won't even interview him, take his blood, alcohol, nothing, because he's a Murdaugh. His dad is an attorney. His grandfather was like the attorney general of this. They run it. Nothing's going to happen to him. He does have to go to court. Goes to court, of course, he gets nothing. There's not going to be anything. Well, about 8 months later, him and his mom are on their sprawling 180-acre ranch, and they're shotgunned to death. Murdered, horribly murdered. And the dad's on the phone. I just came home just now. Whenever someone on the 911 call says, I just walked in the door right now, and I found out that they're in on it. And they're setting up the alibi. So, I just came home right now. My wife and son are dead. It's horrible. It's horrible. It is horrible, but you did it. He was convicted of both their murders. Then, he's so distraught about it because now he has nothing. He's got life insurance, but you can't get life insurance if you kill yourself. So he hires his cokehead buddy to shoot himself in the head. He gets a flat tire on the side of the road, he's fixing it, and a car pulls up, shoots him in the head, but he lives. He goes to the damn doctor and says, I don't know who did it. I think it was a black guy. Probably blamed the black guy. I don't think he did it. The black guy with the goatee, that's what they are. Susan Smith drowned her 2 kids playing black. Well, I don't know. I didn't get a good look at his face. Well, you did because it's your homie who shot you. He wanted to shoot you, die, so that he can give the life insurance to the one remaining son, Buster, the creep. So the mom's dead. He's dead. He's almost shot. Buster's away at college. He has an alibi. They go to trial. He's convicted on every count. He has over 100 felonies. I think it was 98 felonies. Anyways, turns out that his housekeeper, Spanish housekeeper, died when she fell down the steps a couple years ago. Got like a $4 or $5 million. He went to the family of her and said, hey, it's horrible. She died on my property. I'm gonna sue. I want you to sue me. Sue me for her death. I'm gonna get you $4 million. I won't even fight it. He does. Gets a $4 million. Keeps every penny. Keeps that. This is the closest thing to Satan on the planet. This is a horrible, despicable man. Now they find out that a young boy from that old hick town was gay, and allegedly was having an affair with the son, who is the straight football tough guy. Anyways, so that gay kid was beaten and murdered with baseball bats on the side of the road. They said it was because, remember, this guy owns the police, he owns the judges, his dad's the attorney general, his father was the governor. The point is that now they're finding out that the young guy that was, the young gay guy that was murdered was allegedly murdered by him, this son, and the little creep that was killed. I hope you got all that. It's a fascinating story. If you have Netflix, there's one on Netflix. There's also it's called The Murdaugh, M-U-R-D-A-U-B-H. The Murdaugh Murders. I gotta keep it moving. I spent too much time. Oh, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, could you imagine Trump laying out? Could you imagine Trump laying on a damn... Oh, Joe Biden, he's just laying on there. He's at the beach chilling. I hope that heat don't kill him. Battered President Biden, his time in the sun. Him and the old wife are just chilling. And just what? You can't have a vacation? I don't care. Furor over eagle killer. I don't like this. If you kill an eagle, you should go to prison. A Pennsylvania poacher who allegedly killed the town's beloved bald eagle later turned himself in. But locals are fuming at the lack of information on the suspects from authorities. Police in Mount Pleasant Township, 40 miles south of Pittsburgh, released a surveillance image showing a white SUV where the neighbors found the dead bird. This has triggered many emotions for several of us, as the eagles were part of our lives for all these years. We feel the mission to bring these to justice. They should all be punched in the face. I'm just going around the dial. $4 million for girl 9 over dad's death in 2014. God bless her. I hope she uses the money wisely. Cannot replace your father. Hampton's officer sexually harassed. Hampton, hi Jimmy. My pigeon Jimmy's here. An Hampton's police officer said she was sexually harassed and passed over for promotion while working in a frat-like environment at the police station. Duh. I'm going to take you around the world now. I went around the world a couple times in college. It wasn't as fun as the Craigslist ad said it would be. Afghanistan, the ruling Taliban have ordered the shutdown of beauty salons. Could you imagine being in the Taliban? Jim, I hate women. Oh, me too. Me too, I hate them. But did you see the burqa on Betty? Very nice burqa. Yeah, but I hate her. I hate her. These are... I don't knock anyone's religion, but I knock the ideology where you hate women. Can't drive a car, can't vote. That's Sharia law. The ruling Taliban has ordered the shutdown of the beauty salons across the country. She put her hair in it. Her hair looks nice, plus she wore makeup. I'm just glad they're not killing them. A Kabul Chamber of Commerce estimated more than 50,000 women will be affected. Russia. A Russian journalist violently attacked in Chechnya this week has vowed to keep reporting from the region. He's dead. Don't do it, bro. Quit. If you want to report about Russia, do it from India. Do it from America. Don't do it from Russia. It's not good. Yelena Milashina suffered multiple bone fractures and a brain injury when assaulted in the Chechen capital of Grozny. She has covered Chechen rights abuse for the independent. That's a tough, badass woman right there. What's her number? Latvia. Where the hell's Latvia? It is in the eastern region of the country's long-serving foreign minister has been sworn in as the first openly gay in Latvia? Holy smokes. Openly gay head of state in a European Union country. Edgar Rinskus was sworn in as the president Saturday. The EU has had gay heads of government in the past, but never a gay head of state. His first official act was to have a big party with rainbow flags, and everybody had to wear a banana hammock. So, Angola. Giraffes are returning to the country following decades of war that threatened their extinction. 7 male and 7 female giraffes made the journey to a national park in Angola from neighboring Namibia this week. It's great seeing the species back to where it should be. I don't think 7 is enough, but God bless them. Hopefully they'll have some babies. United Kingdom, that's our dear friends in England. The former chair of the BBC, that's a British broadcasting company, wants the wealthy to pay more in access to police have banned all protests in France, in Paris. Those guys over there, they don't mess around. They will burn the whole damn city now. A young kid was shot in his car. I think he was 16 years old. He was driving illegally, pulled over, whatever. The cop shot him. And Parisians, they don't mess around. During cigarette breaks, they throw rocks at cops. Pete Best. Rev is a huge musician. Pete Best, guys. Anybody that doesn't know who Pete Best was, he was an original Beatle. He left. He goes, you guys are hacks. You'll never be nothing. Original Beatle drummer before Ringo. Pete Best, known for being replaced by Ringo Starr, believes the Fab Four wouldn't have missed a beat if he had not been booted all those years ago. No crap. He'd have to be really cocky to say, without me, they're shit. They're the biggest band in the history of the world. I still think it would have been the Beatles, and I still think they would have been playing the same music, and I still think the sound would have been very, very, very similar. He's 81 years old. I still think without me, they're pieces of crap. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to loading these bread containers at the grocery store I work at. One time, Paul McCartney came in and bought an egg sandwich off me back in '75. So the last 2 days I've been binge watching on Paramount. If you don't have Paramount, you can get it for like $5 and then quit it, or you can get it for free. Take free trial. They have a show on there, a TV series called The Offer. And The Offer is an actual wonderfully acted, it's huge. It's about the making of the movie The Godfather, but not a documentary. It's like real actors in there going, I think the movie's called Godfather, we should get it. By the way, I found out that Mario Puzo, the guy who wrote Godfather, born and raised in Hell's Kitchen, 10th Avenue. So you'll be hearing his name come up a lot more on the Walk and Talk. Mario Puzo, the writer of The Godfather. For instance, Marlon Brando, this guy right here is a real mafia killer. Did I say that out loud? A real hitman of Italian descent. Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes. Well, he was a real guy because the guy they had playing him died. So they hired him last minute. And the movie opens at the wedding. And he's sitting there, he's reading cards. Mr. Don Colio, It is an honor to be invited to your daughter's wedding. That was all real. He was a big muscle guy for the mob. He couldn't speak. He didn't have. They actually had. Coppola tried to get him to memorize the line for weeks. Finally said, "Just hold the cards. It'll look real." Dear Don Corleone, it is an honor to be. Actually, he was murdered in the movie, right down the block at the Rum House. Taking you there many times. It's a Boogie Bob exclusive. So if you want to see, if you like the movie The Godfather 1 and 2, 3 was shit, but 1 and 2, I don't know which one's better. They're both two of the best movies ever made. If you're interested in the movie, check out Paramount, the app, and you can actually watch the TV show called The Offer, produced by Miles, whatever the hell it is. Oh boy. I have documented this. I'm the only YouTuber that does. I've talked about it for a long time. These are the women who cut the fruit or sell the candy bars in Times Square. And I watch all the YouTubers. No one says nothing. Walk right by them. I always stop and explain to you. This woman's from El Salvador or from wherever she's from. She came to America. She made nothing there, had a horrible life, and she's here now, and she's trying to make a living for her and her family. She's selling cups of fruit or candy bars. Well, you're always going to see, she was on my show last week, if you guys watch it. She stands right up 42nd at the start of Times Square, and the baby's on her back. She stands there for 12 hours with the baby on her back. And a lot of those women out there, they can't come and afford childcare, so the kids are playing on cell phones or dirt. Guys, it's raining. I'm very unhappy because I want to go to the food fair, but I can't go to the food fair when it's raining. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Pet lovers worldwide dogging cop who shot a dog. Calls for injustice in the killing of a dog at the hands of an Ohio police officer in front of the Pooch's shocked family are coming down from across the world. Dixie, a 3.5-year-old golden retriever. A cop shoots a golden retriever. Dixie, a 3.5-year-old golden retriever mix and a Labrador mix, was shot dead by Elliot Palmer. Elliot Palmer, you're a piece of crap. It's raining, it's pouring, Boogie Bob is snoring. My TV show is boring. I look this cute and I can't go to the food festival? What are you, crazy? You bitches think you can stop my shine? I got 50 people in here depending on me to get them their daily dose of news. Meanwhile, the officer is a douchebag. It says it right here. The officer is a douchebag. Shorty got a broken leg. I met her yesterday. This girl does not know how to walk on crutches. Poor thing. I think her crutches are too low. I want to adjust the handle for her. Hi. She's probably the worst crutch walker I've ever seen. You got to have the handles the right. The handles have to be the right height. Should I go jump under Shorty's umbrella? Hey, girl. You come here often? I'm sitting out there bringing you the news. News and views you can use if you choose. If you choose not to use it, use the news. And now I'm in a community of people just chilling. Once you get water on the phone, it starts having a mind of its own. Did I lose my... I blame Cousin Vinny. Cousin Vinny could have called me and said, Bob, I think it's going to rain. Don't do your show. He didn't. Everybody blamed Cousin Vinny for this this fiasco. I did the news as a bonus. I was going to take it to the food fair. I really want to hear about the rest of this cop. So give me a second here. Dixie, a 3.5-year-old golden retriever and Labrador mix, was shot dead by Elliot Palmer of the Lorraine Police Department on July 2nd. The video was captured on his body camera. Palmer has since been placed on leave, but a petition demanding his removal has already been signed by 25,000 people from all over the world. Our story is going global, Dixie's owner says. I just want to know why he did it. It's a memorial service set up and everything. I don't know why he would shoot. Has anybody seen an aggressive golden retriever black lab mix before? It's probably the family home. If he would have shot my Chucky, I'd be in prison for murder. What kind of monster shoots someone's dog? Now I tried to read the story here, but it's too wet. Hey girl. I don't know. Guys, I think we might be in luck. I don't feel no raindrops. Oh, we're going to the thing. The thing about the thing over at the thing. We're going. I look way too hot not to go. These ladies are counting on me to harass them in Times Square. What are you, crazy? We just talked about The Godfather. I'm going to show you where Luca Brasi was murdered. Right here. Hello. Hi there. Hello. No, nothing? Damn, I couldn't even get a hello back on that one. Guys, we're going to go to the food festival. I don't see no umbrellas. There's one umbrella. Everybody else, he's got his umbrella wrapped up. It ain't raining no more. I hate to lose my paper. I'm gonna lose our paper. The news is officially over, folks. This guy got a damn golf umbrella. That's the kind of umbrella you go to Taco Bell and there's an umbrella at your table. That's the kind of umbrella. Listen, you haven't lived until you smell what's coming out of this shit. Ugh. Woo. It's like a pair of dirty socks wrapped in old bologna. So, Lily Langtree's. Definitely one of the most beautiful places in New York. Hold on. Even their doorknob is cool. They got a little naked angel doorknob. If you haven't touched a boob before, you can touch a boob right there. But that's Lily Langtree, and Lily Langtree was the most famous actress for some time in the early 1900s. She was a Broadway star, but she did some of the black and white movies. That's Lily Langtree. Right next door, we have a very cool church. It's St. Maliki's. It's not St. Malachi's. I always thought it was Malachi's. It's Maliki's. And this is called the Actors Chapel. And the reason it's the Actors Chapel is because this is all Broadway. These are all Broadway shows. And back in the day, when they did the show on Sunday, there's 2 shows, they would have no time to go to church. So the priest who ran this church at the time said, I want to open this up for actors. So Ricardo Montalban, you know him from Welcome to Fantasy Island. He was an altar boy here. Jimmy Durante was an altar boy here. And Jimmy Durante, hot, cha-cha-cha-cha, inka-dinka-doo. Danny Thomas. This was it still is a very, very famous church. And in fact, when Rudolph Valentino, the most famous man on the planet, died in the early 1900s, his funeral was here. And everybody pulled up on horses. There was a riot out here. Hundreds of women killed themselves the day that he died. There was no Instagram. They all had to come here to riot, to try to see his dead body. And it's rumored, even though he was dead, he still picked up 5 women at the funeral. St. Maliki's from 1903. We're still walking and talking here. I'm going to the food festival up here. I'm showing you cool stuff along the way. This is where I got unofficially engaged to Pam Anderson. Many of you have seen that on my show.
You are about to witness the greatest show.
Hi, Boogie Bob.
Hey girl, congratulations on all you're doing.
There's been a whole lot of names added. I said for over 2 weeks that I was going to ask Pam Anderson to marry me. Morons were saying, you'll never do it! You'll never do it! Oh, there's me and Ali. And Snoop. Rakim. I have the greatest intro of any YouTuber on the planet. I don't care what nobody says. There she is.
I want to marry you. I'm not joking, girlfriend. Thank you. I love you, Pam. Hi, the Boogie Bob.
And then the camera shut off before we started making out. That was crazy. Look at this. Chicago. She was right here. So I told you that I would show you something really cool, but it's on the next block over, so we're not going to do it today. But I wanted to show you where Luca Brasi was killed. Okay, here's a cop. Everybody shut up. Just don't say nothing. Everybody be quiet. No cop would ever get out here. It's not like the old days where they would come out and talk to neighbors. He's here on a mission. Something happened. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't doing nothing. I don't want no static with no cops. Hey, pretty lady around the world got all the things to do with just something, boys and girls. Get your mother, your sister. Word up. The singer of that song, what the hell was the name of that group? He came into my bathroom, had the hair and everything. He was so nice. Word up. The next block right here is 7th Avenue. We're going to, guys, Times Square is right there. I might do a Times Square tour using my GoPro after this. I will not take you with me for that. At some point we gotta go. Look at this old guy stealing rocks. This is very common. Look, he saw me. He's stealing the rocks from here. Look, he'll be back. He ain't done. He's making sure I'm not filming him. Let's see if he turns around. Very, 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 very common. I don't know why. Are they work? Sorry. What the hell are you doing? Very common. They come out and steal all the stones out of here. He had a big ass bag. He's just stealing the rocks. They even have to lock, in New York, they even have to lock up the trees. Look at the lock. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do this for my... Oh, look at this car. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do a quick viral video. If I don't get murdered first. I'm doing it with my other phone. I'm walking by. And look at this. Guys, look at this. Even in New York. No, I got to do it again. This guy's in my shot. I don't want him to think I'm filming him. Guys, only in New York that they got to lock up the trees. Come on, playa. I'm going to do it one more time. Get the hell out of my shot, OG. This is going to be, you'll see this on my channel later. Guys, look at this. Only in New York, in Times Square, they actually have to lock up the damn trees. You ain't going nowhere with that tree, player. If it wasn't locked up, this tree would be in someone's backyard at Canarsie in 2 days. Got 2 locks. Don't just lock up your bike. Lock up your trees. Okay, that was pretty good. That's going to go viral. I'll get tens of hits. I might get dozens of hits on that thing. You tell me that a truck at 2 o'clock in the morning hasn't pulled up and said, honey, these would look really good on our porch in Canarsie. They're going to take everything, bro. We did it. Look at it. They're locking them up. First of all, the kid is out here stealing the damn rocks. But they locking up the trees. Gotta lock up the trees, bro. They're gonna get you. I wouldn't be surprised if I come by here next week and these trees are gone. Honey, these would look so good on Aunt Jean's back porch in Canarsie. We did it. We made it. And look at this. I already see shorties everywhere. Look at this. I already see the fake monks out here. I actually know this one. This is my guy. The fake monks trying to sell the bracelets. I've taken you inside the fake monk scam. What's the first thing we see? The sausage sandwich. Guys, it's my favorite sandwich in the world. But it's $20 now. $20 for a damn sausage sandwich. I think what I'll do, guys, is I'll walk you up to the top of this thing, walk you back, and then I'll do a Times Square without you. The object of today is to see if we run into some Boogie Bob fans. Remember, I have a huge contest going on right now. You win $1,000 cash with the phrase that pays. If you see me on the street, all you have to do, it's a real contest, by the way, is walk up and say, Boogie Bob, you're the greatest YouTuber in the history of the world, and then you say the phrase that pays. You say, theoretically, I'm inclined to disbelieve any evolved reaction to multiplication tablets, and hereby, all due respect, I do indulge theoretical attributions, not a modification centers. Now, some of you got that, some of you didn't. Just to be fair to everyone, I'll do it again. You walk up, you see me walking down the street. Just walk on by. If you see me walking down the street, you say, Boogie Bob, you're the greatest YouTuber in the history of the world, and then you say the phrase that pays. Theoretically, I'm inclined to disbelieve any involuntary reaction to multiplication tablets, and hereby, all due retrospect, I do indulge a theoretical attribution not astute with metamorphic rejuvenation centers. You say that, you won yourself $1,000. Theoretically, I'm inclined to disbelieve any involuntary action to multiplication tablets. Guys, the best snack out here, They're also expensive. These festivals, these food fairs used to be so fun. Now it's, ooh, girl just broke her damn phone right in front of me. Oh, girl. This is the Oreo cookies. They got cases of the Oreos. She just dropped her phone right on the concrete. Oh, God bless her. They're going to sell out. They always do. They are Oreo cookies, deep fried. She's making some right there. She's taking them out right there. Cookies are $6, and I think it's 5 cookies. So they make them right there. That's a Boogie Bob exclusive. So can you imagine? 5 cookies, $6. Here's the guy that makes you the sugar cane drink. That's all sugar cane. He takes them from the sugar cane thing over there, runs them through the handle, and juice comes out. You get yourself a sugar cane juice. I'm not that adventurous, bro. Hey, what's up, man? I'm not that adventurous. I can't do it. We're out here looking for Boogie Bob fans. And if you say the phrase, it pays. $1,000, folks. Hi, Boogie Bob. You're the greatest YouTuber in the history of the world. And by the way, theoretically, I'm inclined to disbelieve any voluntary actions, mobile scans, that was all the rest of Becca, dual adult, you do that, you won yourself a thou wow. Cash. Unless you take check. I prefer check. He must work here. He's drying off all the cars. Magnets. $2 for a magnet. That's not a bad deal. New York magnets, $2. Come on, bro. That's where your value is right there. Forget the sausage sandwich, man. Forget the sausage sandwich. We're just walking and talking. All right. We're on 7th Avenue, guys. Walking towards Central Park. Or as we say in the streets, Central Pizark. Hey, who's having a good time? Let me hear you say ho. It's Sunday. It's an overcasty, kind of crappy day, but still beautiful. Look at this. This is a garbage can with a big ass wiener on it. Now, I put my wiener on a garbage can, but that was in college and that was gross. You got a big ass blob of mustard. It's a bratwurst. And it's a German bratwurst because they take this big ass rack out here. Now, if it's a really, really busy day, you'll see they have hundreds of them over there cooking. Every kind you could think of. That's a Boogie Bob exclusive. Every kind of bratwurst. Sauerkraut. There's the sauerkraut right there. This guy's got arepas. If you want to buy the arepas, you get it right here. It's a mozzarella cheese, a traditional Spanish mozzarella cheese dish.
Let me check, look here, Nina.
Good eyes.
We're just walking and talking. I ain't hurting nobody. We're going to be looking for Boogie Bob fans. Someone who knows the channel and someone who loves me. We found our first one. We've tried to find 5. I've never had 5. I got 4 twice.
Oh, okay.
But this will be number 1. What's up, Playboy? OG.
Hey, how are you, my
My
friend?
favorite shop in the whole city.
Thank
You got the
you,
best
thank
stuff.
you.
I tell all my viewers all the time. Look, I got 87 today.
Wow.
But you have the most beautiful stuff.
Nice to see
People
you.
love to see your stuff. Where are you at next week?
Next week. I don't remember.
Don't know yet. All right. All right.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. When I see you, I say hi.
Okay.
Guys, look at this. How cute is this? You're going to a function. You got yourself a purse. By the way, it's all leather. And it's a real purse. It's a purse like a jacket, leather jacket. You got denim. What I like is they have a lot of really unusual stuff. Look at this. It's a purse guitar. And it's got you could really hook up your Bluetooth. It's a purse guitar. Got a little speaker right there. You can rock into the party and the threads are strings. Come on, Rob. That's ingenious. That's ingenious. If you're got yourself a bike here in New York City, how cool is this? It's a purse shaped like a helmet with goggles on it. Super good quality, just absolutely beautiful. And then of course you got your VW bus. I like it. I love his stuff. And he's so sweet and so nice. He's a big Boogie Bob fan. This is super cute. Super cute. Over here they've got all the purses that have clocks on it. It's a real clock. The clocks actually work. You see the time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. That's Steve Miller Band, by the way. These are super cute. Look at this. Any of my ladies would like that. Any of my 35 ladies would like that. 2 of them would not. 2 of them would hate it. But 33 of my ladies would love that. And look, he lives in the pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't have kids, so I think that's how the song goes, but I don't know. What do I know? Super cute. They have the coolest stuff. He really does have the coolest stuff. Look at this. It's a pencil box. It's a pencil box purse. The best stuff. You guys got to come see these guys. He works really hard. He's there every weekend. Hey, brother. It's good to see you. Thank you, my man. Hey, brother. How you doing? You too, my friend. Okay. We've got 1 Boogie Bob fan left. We need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 more Boogie Bob fans. If that happens, every person in the chat, free pizza on me. Now, you have to fly to New York to get that pizza. But if you're in the area, free pizza on me. Hi, guys. It's good to see you. Now, they don't know me, but I mean, they know me. I've been seeing them for years. We always say hi. These are really cool. Brunches, interviews by the pool. Considered a fool because I dropped out of high school. And it's still all good. Now you know. That's Biggie. Christopher Wallace, Notorious B.I.G. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. We're just walking. The old golf couple, very sweet. I've been documenting them for like 20 years. They're at every one of these things. Guys, it costs you several $100s to rent the table for the day. So your first couple $100 in sales goes to pay for the table. She's got the arepas, but she's got the spicy ones. She got the spicy ones. These are the twins, these guys right here. I've seen this for years. The one, they used to be in Times Square all the time. Now the one pushes the other one around in a wheelchair. Twins till the end. God bless them. Oh, they're not letting you go here for free. You gotta pay. Come on, ma'am. Guys, there is an etiquette to walking and not rubbing your nasty ass wet elbow up against other people's. There's an etiquette to it. Please don't rub your wet, nasty elbow on me, please. Pretty please. Guys, I was in the perfume business for 30 years. I was the biggest in New York City. As far as bathroom attendants, I had over 200 restrooms, and I would buy hundreds, thousands, hundreds of men, hundreds of women every year, and you would not want to buy it from there. When I was doing it from the 90s up until the last 10 years or so, I still have 3 or 4 locations, but when I was doing it, there was no such thing as bootleg colognes. Now there is. It's got the box, it's got the bottle, the smell is shit, and it lasts 2 seconds. So you want to be very careful about where you buy your colognes. Okay. He's making pot stickers right here. They call them pot stickers because they stick to the pot. They usually have a, oh yeah, he's sliding it around. This is a Boogie Bob exclusive. Now he's doing the old flip deal. Should only take a minute or so to get them nice and crispy. By the way, I put up a cooking video last night or the night before. I hope you guys enjoy it. My world famous jambalaya. Shrimp jambalaya. Delicious. You know, I hate name droppers. People who feel they have to drop names. The other day when I was talking to Tom Cruise, I told him I hate name droppers. And Oprah was like, me too. So it's really important that you guys know. We've only got one Boogie Bob fan so far. I don't even know if he knows what the hell my name is. He just likes me a lot. He sees me all the time. Hello, hello. We're just walking and talking. We've got number 2. We've got number 2. If only there was a place that sold affordable shoes in New York City where I can walk on clouds. I got 10 pairs of these bitches. I'm a big YouTube star. I'm looking for the zebras today. You got the zebras in the 13? Want me to come back? Is your brother out here today?
Did you see him? No, he's on Broadway.
I didn't go. Oh, he's on the Broadway one. Oh, you spread it around.
Times Square.
Listen, I'm a Jordan guy. I only wear these because they're so comfortable. $40, the best shoe in the city. And I do not work here. Everybody thinks, do you work there? I do not. Thank you, playa. Okay, we've got 2. Now I can go see his brother. That'll be 3. His brother's over on Broadway. Guys, I wear them because they're so comfortable. $40. All of my Jordans, the cheapest Jordan I got, it's like $180. And they're not comfortable. They look great. The Jordans, especially my 11, size 13, ladies, look great. But these, $40. Look at, I can move, I can dance, I'm the man. $40. And every time I go by his store, I let him know. I let the customers know. I don't know how many shoes he sells, but it must be a lot. It's very, very difficult. Ooh, I see free food over here. This is, I don't know what she's got on the plate. But we got 2. All right. I haven't found a bull in a while, but look, I found a bull. Oh. It looks like a cow, but it's got horns, so I'm going to say that's a bull. It's also very beautiful. Very beautiful. Bull hunt. Someone timestamp that for me so I can Tell the Mighty Bull where it's at. Rev, if you could send me the timestamp, I'd appreciate it. I talked to this guy before. He actually designs all these and makes them himself. Really super cool. If you're young and hip and you're into jeans, he's got, look at this. This one's got like 30 pairs of back pockets on it. Look at this one. It's jeans and it's all the tops of jeans. Put a belt, you could wear 45 belts all the way down. And he got the corduroys. And look at this, a jean purse. Really, really cool stuff. Definitely, if you're into the jean look, he's your guy. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Levi's. Look at this corset. Levi Strauss. I used to be a 30-34, but that was in 1982. 1982. All right, guys, we're looking for 5 Boogie Bob fans. And one of them's going to say the phrase that pays and win $1,000 cash. Boogie Bob, you're the greatest YouTuber alive. And by the way, theoretically, I'm inclined to disbelieve any involuntary action to multiplication tablets and hereby all due retrospect on dual adult or theoretical attributions not as true with metamorphic rejuvenation centers. You say that, $1,000. And we come to the end of the road. It's unnatural. I belong to you. We're done. Do you guys want to see one of my locations? Since we're here, would you like to see one of my locations? I'm going to do it just for you. Since it's right here. I own the coat checks at all of the Dream Hotel locations in New York City. This is one of them. This one happens to be one of my favorites because it has a fish tank, like a 10,000 gallon fish tank, 2 stories tall inside of it. Let me come over here and pull up my pants before I go in there. I got a feeling I'm sagging.
Interest in the hotel to Qatari investment card.
I thought it was sold already.
Here we go.
When? Give me the time.
Guys, take it slow. Slow. All right. Now, it's always embarrassing carrying this damn gimbal around inside of a work location. But I have 6 locations inside of this hotel right here. This is the Dream Downtown, Dream Midtown, I'm sorry. I also have Dream Downtown, which has 5 locations inside of it. This is Dream Midtown. I'm actually going to see if I have a worker working right now. Let me see. Let's see if I have an employee working here that will verify that this is mine. Hey, I'm Bob. I'm just seeing, is my coat check here today? Yeah, I know, I own the coat check. See, is my coat check worker? You got coat check today?
Hi, Gina.
What's poppin', man? No coat check today, huh? Thank you, brother. Thank you. No coat check today. I mean, listen, it's rainy, but it's 85 degrees out. Who the hell wants coat check? So let me tell you what I own here. Do not own the building. This is the fishbowl. It's on the bottom floor. That's mine. This is the lobby. That's mine. This is the PhD, which is the rooftop, the terrace. That's mine. Let me take you inside. The lady was like, "Who are you?" This is a restaurant, the Ricky. That's mine. And here's the fish tank. It goes from this floor all the way down to the bottom floor. There's an actual nightclub down these steps over here. And what's poppin', man? How you feeling? Awesome. I'm gonna take you downstairs. If it's open, I don't want to walk around here with the camera. It's not open, but it's right through there. And I haven't been here in like 8 months. So obviously when it's not open, all the stuff's in here, but when it's not in here, this is a coat check room. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I own it. I don't condone it, but I own it. All right, now let's go look for some ladies. I'm looking for my next ex. So the tank stops here, goes all the way to where we just were, downstairs. It's a whole flight. It's like 35 feet. It's huge. There's usually more fish, so I don't know if they're swimming towards the bottom. They could swim all the way to the bottom, from there to here. So that's mine. That's mine. That's the Ricky. It's definitely closed today. One time I walked out, Andrew Dice Place, sitting right here. I go, hi, Andrew Dice Place. Hey, how's it going? Let us. That was a little detour. I like to take you along to my work spot. I took you to work with me. Here's the Ricky. This is mine. It's really, really beautiful. This one only holds about 100 people. The Ricky. The rooftop holds a couple hundred and the fishbowl holds a couple hundred. This is the small one. The one I own downtown. I have the coat check on the roof that holds about 500. And the gallery holds over 1,000. And they're open right now. Curtain back to a young entrepreneur's life in New York. And then I'm going to do a Times Square tour. Walking. It's hot, it's humid, it's muggy. Other than that, it's a beautiful day. Humidity. Hey girl. Other than that, says I got bad transmission. Let me know if I'm buffering, guys. Rev, am I okay? Rev, if it gets bad, just give me a call on the hotline. Don't forget, guys, at 5 o'clock, Queen Latifah's dropping by. So that should be fun. Queen Latifah, star of Last Holiday, Ladies first, ladies first. U-N-I-T-Y, that's a unity. I'm just gonna make a little. The problem is he'll get me demonetized. We're just walking. Guys, if you're out here and you go up and compliment this, so you just say, oh, I really love your soap. This brother here on the left. I did this before, it was really good. And he'll, what's up, man? He'll hand you free soap. Got about 10 of them at my crib right now. We're just walking. I'm not hurting nobody. Love this stuff right here. All the bowls. Hey man. How are you? You remember me? I bought a wood dish from you one time. It was cheap too. It was like $15. It's my favorite piece in my house right now. Very beautiful.
Is it a small dish?
It was smaller.
Like this?
That one, yeah.
Okay.
Very, very nice. It was beautiful. I got it sitting on top. He don't remember me. I'm trying hard to get 3 more people to know Boogie Bob. Even if I have to fake it. Hey, Tony. How you been, Tony? There he is. Hi, Steve. Mike, Donald, how are you guys? No? All right. You want a turkey leg? I think a turkey leg here is $15. I could be wrong. Get a big ass turkey leg.
How much do they carry?
A big ass turkey leg.
Let me get 3 of them.
I always feel like a damn King Henry VIII eating a big ass turkey leg. My favorite thing on the planet is the sausage sandwiches. The problem is they're now $20 here. Started coming out here, they were $8. You have to take out a mortgage to get a sausage sandwich. Let me show you what we're working with. So they got the spicy over here, the regular here. Get that sausage, not the hot dog, the sausage. Get the onions and the peppers and the cheese. $20, right? I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel foolish. Oh, it's my guy. I brought you this guy last time. Girl like you. A girl like you. point of that. I'm here. Walk your ass around. Yeah. Very nice. What you know about Captain and Tennille? That's a song you just did from like 1975. Captain and Tennille. Thank you, Playboy. That was beautiful. What's your name?
Wilson.
Winston. I met you last time. Where are you from? Ecuador? I knew it. That's my man, Winston. God bless you, player. Thank you. Guys, that's Winston. What a nice guy. What a fantastically talented man. I kept trying to sing the song, but I kept getting Hit Me Baby One More Time from Britney Spears. I was doing a mashup for all you youngsters out there. Captain and Tennille were a huge group. Captain was the keyboard player, Tennille was the singer. They were a married couple. They also had Muskrat Love. Muskrat Susie and Muskrat Sam. They were huge. This guy just digging in his nose like no one's looking. You dig away, Playboy. You just dig away in that nose. You just dig away, OG. Kiss me, baby, one more time. And I don't know how I kept turning into Britney Spears. Hit me one more time. That was a Boogie Bob exclusive with his friend Winston from Ecuador. Guys, a lot of people will come here. And in Ecuador, he would make $1 a day. His bowl just now was full. Some of these guys who come from countries, third world countries or poorer countries, come here and they work their ass off to make it. In New York City, one way to make it is busking. And the reason, get yourself a shish kebab. And one of the reasons Frank Sinatra said, if you can make it there, you'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York. If you can make it in New York, and it's a lot of work, and the good news is that a place like this, you'll have thousands of opportunities. Now, I owned a very large chain of restroom attendants. At one time, I had over 200 bathrooms and 1,000 employees at one time. I've had tens of thousands over the 30 years, but at one time, my biggest season, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of employees. And the places where you made the most money is where you had the most people using the bathroom. If you got a job as a bathroom attendant at a pizzeria, you might make $4 a day. You get it at Planet Hollywood, you're making $500 or $600 a day. Because of the volume. All the people coming. You gotta have volume. I'm just walking. Here's Angry Archie's. Why is Archie so angry? Archie looked like he about ready to pinch your ass. You can get yourself a lobster sandwich here, a lobster roll. The problem with lobster rolls, guys, the ones I've had in New York, they're delicious. The problem is they're the size of your thumb. Here's your lobster roll, sir. They're tiny. Angry crab cake is $15, but the lobster roll is going to cost you $20. Served with Maine lobster, meat, spicy corn, mayo. God, that sounds really good. Sounds really good. With a boy like you, kiss me, baby, one more time. Once is never enough. With a girl like you, oh, kiss me like you just did. And baby, kiss me one more time. I don't remember it. It's been 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. I used to walk around with an AM radio. A little radio the size of a cell phone next to your ear. Didn't even have earphones. We're just walking. We're looking for 3 more Boogie Bob followers. 8 million people out here. Only 2 have recognized my greatness. Hi, Steve. Okay, I made it up. I made it up. Hi, Helen. How are you, Helen? If I can't find them, I'm just gonna make them up. Hi, Donna. I'm walking by a lot of really cool artistic stuff. Proceeds benefit entertainment charities. Ronald McDonald's house, Variety Children's house, lots of books, lots of DVDs, posters, t-shirts. I see t-shirts. The problem with watching this on my phone, or you guys watching it at home, it's going to be really hard to capture certain things that you can actually see and enjoy. So if I walk by a jewelry booth, it's only because I've been doing this a long time. You ain't going to recognize, you ain't going to see no jewelry. Oppenheimer, a film by Christopher Nolan. All right, I love the billboard. I'm just walking and talking. Guys, Times Square up here on the right. I'm going to be taking you through Times Square. Figure why not? Why not give you a taste of Times Square? You deserve it. You put up with a crappy show for this long, you deserve it. 2 hours of crap. Hey, girl. Okay, this guy's got to be at least 7 foot tall. Look at this guy. Holy smokes. Oh yeah, he's 7 something. I'm 6'2". I didn't even come up to his chin. All right, this is where we entered the center. We're gonna keep it moving. When I first came in, I came right here. This is the sausage center. Guys, if the show is shit today, blame Rev. Oh, it's buffering. Rev. Oh, Rev. Everybody, I'm cutting off. And then we'll talk to you.